Hello guys, it's your boy the Purist and we're here to talk boxing. Anthony Joshua destroys Alexander Povetkin in the 7th round of their heavyweight title clash. It started off a bit shaky. Povetkin busted him up in the first round, cut his nose, wobbled him at the end of the round. I think he won the second, arguably the third. And then after that, Joshua started to take control, hit him to the body, and then in the 7th round, the finish came. Mixed opinions about Joshua's performance, whether he looked good, if he did what he was supposed to do, if he struggled against an old man. I want to give sort of a different perspective as to how I saw the fight going. And to do that, I want to cast your mind back to when Terence Crawford first won his belt at 140. Yes, I'm about to compare Anthony Joshua to Terence Crawford, but bear with me. What I mean by that is if you watch Terence Crawford versus Thomas Delorme, you'll see in the first couple of rounds, Terence Crawford actually loses those rounds. And then he goes on to stop Delorme, I think in the 6th round, one round quicker than Joshua. But the reason I compare the two fights is Terence Crawford is still the ring general. He was still dictating the pace, he was still in control, he was comfortable, he looked relaxed and he looked calm. And that's the same as Anthony Joshua throughout the fight. Even when he was getting hit, when he was getting busted up, whatever you want to say, he looked calm, he looked composed, he looked like he was the one in control. To me, in the 5th round or the 4th round, I saw Povetkin, he looked a bit frustrated. He's thinking he's landed probably his best shots, and the guy's still standing, still controlling the fight, still looking comfortable, still doing what he needs to do. The landscape of the fight was how Joshua needed it to be. Similar to Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford in the first 2 rounds, he just took it off. He knew his opponent gassed and faded later in the fight. They took the first round off, controlled the distance, the tempo. He was losing the rounds, but he was always comfortable. And that's what I saw an age in this fight. Those first 2 rounds, although, yeah, he was getting clipped and hit here and there, he was still comfortable. It was nothing too dangerous where you were like, whoa, this could be a shocker. Not to me anyway. I still thought he was a ring general, dictated the pace and put the fight where he wanted the fight to be. And then afterwards, when Povetkin eased up, Joshua was hitting him with the body shots, was taking it to him. He was taking the fight away from Povetkin. And then later on, he did what he was meant to do and stopped his man. Another thing I have to say when comparing Crawford to Joshua is Crawford, I think he got hit by one right hand, I remember, in that fight against Delorme. Joshua gets hit a lot more than Crawford. But in terms of the game plan and how they controlled the fight and how they got the stoppage against a guy who is known to fade, it was exactly the same in my eyes. So watching the fight, I wasn't too worried and I thought, okay, this is good. Joshua showing he can think his way through a fight, he understands what he's doing, he knows how to game plan, he knows which opponent to go for. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He knows what he needs to do in certain fights to get the victory. And that's very, very important, especially at this level. And especially the fact he's only had 21, 22 fights. So that's very, very hopeful for Joshua. Performance, I think Joshua showed versatility. He showed again he's got good punch dexterity. And to me, he showed a good chin. People talk about he got hit so much. And we know Povetkin hits hard, so that must be a good chin. Everyone at heavyweight is a knockout puncher. If you're taking shots from Povetkin, that means you've got decent whiskers. The stamina issues, Joshua, the gas bag they call him, the big bodybuilder, he was not tired at all. And this is coming after the Parker fight and after he went 11 rounds with Takam, 11 rounds with Klitschko. This whole narrative that Joshua has stamina issues is gonna one day have to come to a close because he's shown many a times that he can go through the rounds and be the stronger, fresher guy late in the fight. This was even late. This was in the seventh round, and he hit Povetkin with that right hand. Povetkin had nothing left. His legs were gone. His knees were all buckling and trembling, and Joshua's power carried through him throughout the fight. As a pay-per-view fight, if you bought that pay-per-view, I feel sorry for you. I don't know why you bought it. I don't know what you was thinking, but that was not pay-per-view worthy. I guess it's only £20 over here in the UK, but I don't know, man. To me, it wasn't that great. People talk about they love the fight. Again, to me, I just thought Joshua was always in control, and I was never at all worried. I just thought, okay, he's gonna allow this guy to gas out, and he's gonna get a knockout. So to me, I was never really worried or ever thought, okay, maybe he might lose or anything. I didn't think it was dangerous for him. But the undercard, Campbell versus Mendy, it was an okay fight. Campbell showed his skills. Mendy was overmatched for him this time, but on paper it was a good fight. Coley versus Matty Askins, possibly the worst fight in boxing history. No exaggeration, you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't even want to talk about it, to be honest. Absolutely awful. That was part of the pay-per-view undercard. Kuzmin versus Price, unfortunate circumstances. But again, it didn't live up to anything because you saw 4 rounds of not much and then it just ended. So, a average headline and terrible undercard. Terrible pay-per-view. Good thing we have a lot of good boxing to look forward to. And a disappointing Anthony Joshua card for me, a big Anthony Joshua fan. So hopefully next time we'll see much, much, much better than that. So comment below what you made of Anthony Joshua's performance. How do you think he did? What do you think of my comparison to Crawford versus Delorme? Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.